Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Koki of the Seahawk Recap Show, and welcome to my Super Bowl predictions for Super Bowl 60. It's a rematch from Super Bowl 49, 11 years, Seahawks versus the New England Patriots in Santa Clara. And yeah, this is gonna be I'm gonna try to make this a short video for you guys. But man, I am just so excited to see the Seahawks back in the Super Bowl. It's gonna be an amazing game. So without me further ado and me rambling on too much more in this intro, if you like this video, please consider giving it a like. Lets me know if I'm doing a good job with these prediction videos or not. And if you would like to, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more playoff content, but also any Seahawks content in general. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's get into it. My Super Bowl 60 predictions. It happens at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on MVC, a rematch of Super Bowl 49 11 years later. This is going to be an awesome game. I can just feel it. These playoffs have been amazing, and it's Mike McDonald versus Mike Vrabel. Who would have thought about that? Mike versus Mike. It's going to be an amazing game. As for my predictions, this year's NFL football, this season in particular, has been just nothing short of cinematic, in my opinion. It's insane. The regular season was insane with a lot of twists and turns. Some teams that are now on the rise because of new coaching hires, like the Bears and the Jaguars, are just two that come to mind. And the playoffs have been no exception, guys. Like this year's playoffs have been literally historic. They've made it into the history books. I believe 15 league changes lead changes in the fourth quarter alone. You can kind of correct me if I'm wrong there on those stats, but it's been insane. It's been a historic playoff for this 2025-2026 season. As for my predictions, I'm obviously taking the Seahawks, man. I'm a Seahawks fan. You can call it bias, you can call it whatever, but I just believe that this team right here that we have this year is going to win it all. Um, this the amount of heart that these guys have had. My reservations about this team. I was wondering how Sam Darnold was going to play out. I was wondering how things were going to go, and he's turned it on, how Clint Kubiak was going to fit in this system, how everything was going to mesh, and how Mike McDonald can get better. And I had this team making the playoffs. I did not have the Seahawks making it to the Super Bowl, man. But I'm so happy to be wrong about that. I am absolutely stunned that they've made it this far in the playoffs. They've made it to the big dance again. And for me, I think Mike McDonald and this coaching staff and this team have all the right stuff to bring us another Super Bowl here in Seattle. And I'm a Canadian Seahawks fan, so it's just amazing to see. Um, I was there when they won their first Super Bowl. I was there when they made it to the Super Bowl again in Super Bowl 49, and they lost it to the Patriots. This is a revenge game, man. I think this team, along like Sam Darnold, this offense, you've got the best wide receiver in the game. You've got Kenneth Walker, who has earned himself a contract extension through this postseason alone. You've got Sam Darnold, who has become very familiar with this Clint Kubiak system and has played very, very well in it. Leading us to a 14-3 record this year. And as for the Patriots, you've got to look at the Patriots, and they have had a historic run themselves, going from what 4-13 last year, I believe was the record last year. They bring in Mike Vrabel, and they completely make it to the playoffs. And you can say, oh, paper soft schedule and yada, yada, yada. But yeah, they were one of the worst teams in the NFL last year under Gerard Mayo. So they bring in Mike Vrabel. He gets that defense up and running. He gets Drake May to perform like a freaking MVP candidate, and now they're here in the Super Bowl fighting it out. It's going to be an amazing game. I think it's going to be so close between these two teams because the two defenses on this side, on these teams, it's insane to watch them through the playoffs. I've given the Patriots a lot of credit to my own chagrin to, the way they're able to annihilate offenses and things like that, the pressure that they apply and things like that. But you've got the Seahawks on the other side who have turned into not the Legion of Boom, but they've turned into their own identity of the dark side. And that team is one of the toughest defenses in the league right now. Not to mention their offense, again, number one wide receiver in the league this year, Jackson Smith and Jigba. He has become a godsend through his third year in the league. And you look at that and it's insane to see his development with Cooper Kupp on the team, his development with Mike McDonald, his development with Clint Kubiak, not to mention Sam Darnold's resurrection from the depths of hell and trying to come back into the NFL and play with so much passion and heart after he got dropped by the Minnesota Vikings, coming in, giving him $100 million for the next 3 years. People were like, oh, that's a downgrade from Geno Smith. I would like to hear them talk about that now, but this is going to be a one-score game. I just feel it in my bones. These playoffs have been a one-score game all, playoff long. It's been tightly contested games. I think either team deserves to win the Super Bowl here, but I am taking the Seahawks because I just think it's their year with everything that I've mentioned, with the defense playing as well as anybody else in this regular season, not to mention the postseason, but also the offense picking it up and starting to, show us how good they can be and how good they can carry this team when the defense falters. That Rams game really gave me a sense of that this team is not just their defense. This team can be carried by their offense as well and Sam Darnold. For the Patriots, it's going to be difficult. Again, I have my critiques of the Patriots offense. I think they are a good offense. However, their offensive line is going to have to go up against another hungry defensive unit that's going to put a lot more pressure on them than units that they have faced in these playoffs in the past. I think going from the Broncos defense to the Seattle defense, that's another scary test for them. So anyone can win this, but let's hope the Seahawks win this. I'm taking them to win this game by one score because of course they will. We're Seahawks fans. We're used to our blood pressure being high in tense moments. So anyways, that is it for my playoff predictions for Super Bowl 60. I will see you all on February 8th, this Sunday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on NBC. Hope you all enjoy the game, and I will have a Seahawks game recap giving you my reaction to the game out for you the very next day. Anyways, take care of yourselves. Go Hawks, go, and let's go win it all.